Welcome to SSR Pharma Media, your trusted source for pharma knowledge. Pharmaceutical Inorganic Chemistry MCQ series, your exam power boost. Today we are going to discuss about expectorants. Prepare, practice, succeed. So in that expectorant, we are going to cover what is expectorant and examples of the compounds of expectorant like potassium iodide and ammonium chloride. What is expectorant? Expectorants are drugs that increase bronchial secretions or reduce viscosity of sputum, thereby facilitating its expulsion from the respiratory tract. So, what are the key points we are going to cover under this expectorant? It is used in protective cough and its act by mechanism of action increasing bronchial gland secretion. So, thereby the sputum or mucus get liquefying thick mucus. And common inorganic expectorants are potassium iodide and ammonium chloride. And types of expectorant and mechanism of actions and example of this we are going to see now. So, these are the types of expectorant. First one is secretory expectorant. So, mainly mechanism of action of this increasing bronchial secretions and reduces mucus viscosity. So, example of the compound is guaifenesin, ammonium chloride, potassium iodide and sodium citrate. Second type is mucolytic expectorant. So, its mechanism break down mucopolysaccharides structure of mucus. Example acetylcysteine, bromhexine, ampreoxol and carbocysteine. Third one is direct acting expectorant. So, direct stimulation of respiratory tract secretions. So, example terpene hydrate, Ipecac guanha, eucalyptus oil. And fourth one is hydrating or saline expectorant. Hydrate airway secretions and loosen mucus. So, example of this compound normal saline, so nebulized steam inhalations. Moving to the question, expectorants are mainly used for the treatment of option B, protective cough. So, expectorant increases bronchial secretions and reduce sputum viscosity, helping in protective cough. Which of the following expectorant acts by breaking disulfide bond in mucus? So, option C, acetylcysteine. So, acetylcysteine is mucolytic expectorant that breaks disulfide bond in mucoproteins. So, reducing mucus viscosity. So, this acetylcysteine it is a type of expectorant and simultaneously it is used for the antidote for paracetamol. Excess of paracetamol dose, it acts as an antidote. Guaifenesin is classified under which type of expectorant? So, option C, secretory expectorant. Guaifenesin increases the volume of bronchial secretions, making mucus less viscous. Which expectorant works by direct stimulation of respiratory tract secretions? So, option B, terpene hydrate. So, terpene hydrate is a directly acting expectorant that stimulate mucus secretions from respiratory glands. Which of the following is a mucolytic expectorant? Option C, ampreoxol. So, ampreoxol reduces mucus viscosity by breakdown mucopolysaccharides. It's classified it as a mucolytic agent. Nebulized normal saline is classified as which type of expectorant? So, option D, hydrating expectorant. Normal saline hydrate airway secretions, helping in loosening and expectoration of mucus. Which of the following is not a secretory expectorant? So option C, bromhexine. So bromhexine is a mucolytic expectorant. It is not a secretory one. Which expectorant is commonly used in low dose as a directly acting expectorant? So option B, ipecacuanha. Ipecacuanha is in low dose act as a directly acting expectorant by stimulating respiratory tract secretions. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched? So option D, carbocysteine and mucolytic expectorant. So others are wrong. So next is we'll discuss about the compound of potassium iodide and ammonium chloride. Synonym of potassium iodide is potassium Ki and potassium iodide and salt ammonium. Molecular formula, read it, and test for purity is very important. Potassium iodide, it's containing iodates. If present, it oxidizes the iodide to iodine in an acidic medium. The liberated iodine gives blue color with starch. And ammonium chloride, test for purity, must check the loss on drying within limits because it's liquefied. Assay, potassium iodide is assayed by argentometric method. So Volgart's or Morse method is used. Ammonium chloride is acid-base titrations and modified Volgart's method. Its purity is determined. And uses of potassium iodide, expectorant in chronic bronchitis, iodine supplement, thyroid protection in radiation exposure, short-term management of hyperthyroidism. And ammonium chloride uses are expectorant in protective cough, urinary acidifier, and treatment of metabolic alkalosis. Potassium iodide is assayed by option C, argentometric titration. Ammonium chloride is assayed by option C, both acid-base titration and modified Volgart's method. Salt ammoniac is the synonym of option C, ammonium chloride. Potassium iodide is used for protection of which organ during radiation exposure? So option D, thyroid. So potassium iodide saturates the thyroid gland, preventing uptake of radioactive iodine. Potassium iodide and ammonium chloride act as expectorant by option C, increasing bronchial secretions. Ammonium chloride is additionally used as option C, urinary acidifier. The presence of iodate impurity in potassium iodide is detected by adding dilute acid and starch solution because iodate. So the answer is option B, liberate iodine from potassium iodide in acidic medium. So potassium iodide may contain iodates as an impurity due to oxidation during storage. When dilute hydrochloric acid is added, the iodate reacts with the iodide ion in acidic medium to liberate free iodine. So this liberated free iodine reacts with the starch solution to produce blue colored complex, so indicating the presence of iodate impurities. So no blue color, sample is pure. Blue color is present, the iodate impurity is present. Which expectorant is also used as a urinary acidifier? So answer in the comment box. So thank you. All of you join in our WhatsApp community. We will get hands-out material. So thank you. Like, subscribe and share.